Okay, welcome everybody to the Fellowship of Mental Health Hangout for Friday, December the 11th, 2015. We'll be here live for an hour or on YouTube for an hour, and then the second hour will be in our private session. Go over housekeeping as I always do. There's no therapy in these Hangouts. There's no judgment in these Hangouts, and we try to share much respect. And we do that by using I statements and maintaining a PG rating because these things will be archived for as long as there is a YouTube. Uh, the schedule, the third thing of housekeeping is the schedule for December. It's holidays and people doing things, and so we're going to have uh, we're going to have this meeting, the one we're currently in. Then we're going to have one on Friday, 12/18, which will be the same time. I'm not going to change the time of day, and then the next one will be Tuesday, 12/29. So we're going to skip the week of the solstice and all that holiday. And so the next one will be Tuesday, 12/29 at 1:30, and then that'll be the last one for the year. And then in January we will start back to a more normal schedule. So, and I would try to post that if that wasn't very clear. It may have been about as clear as mud, but I'll try to make a post about that or whatever. Um, do you have anything as far as housekeeping there?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's move into our topic. I only have one this week, and it comes from the book we've been kind of going through, "Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude" by uh, uh, Napoleon Hill and W. Clement Stone. We're on creative vision, and creative vision is just having new ideas. And all you need to be successful is one good novel idea, and you protect it and nurture it, and that's it. That's it. And the one they used was from Apple Computers. The two men that started Apple Computers, they had an idea that everybody should have a personal computer, and they went from company to company to company. They went to IBM, and IBM laughed at them. They said, "There's no way people are going to want personal computers in their house or whatever.
Yeah.
Computers have a limited application in the business world, and that's it." So your idea has to be novel. If 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 all you want to do is sell sliced bread, someone's already had that idea.
Yeah, it's got to be unique.
It's got to be unique. So, do you have any thoughts on creative vision?
Yeah, like I came up with this idea about something a couple of months back about making pictures, and my mum said, "Well, no, somebody's already had that idea." Like, so I thought about making like pictures 3D so that people who are visually impaired could actually feel them.
Wow.
And I've been doing that. I've been
And
making tactile pictures for people for the holidays. I've been
wow.
making tactile presents for people.
And you can do that with like a 3D printer.
Well, I've been doing it with sequins, with tactile stickers,
Oh, okay, okay,
with
okay.
things like that,
Yeah, yeah.
making them raised so people can actually feel them.
Wow, that would be a good idea. That'd be a very good idea. Kind of like a almost like a freeze type thing, right?
Yeah, like a collage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be,
Because my mum got me this picture and I couldn't see it and I wanted to make it more clearer for myself, so I coloured it with sequins and things like that. I covered it with sequins to make the shape more outlined so I could actually see it in terms
yeah,
of being able to feel it properly. Because
yeah.
my vision isn't getting any better, it's deteriorating.
Mm,
So to express things more clearly, I make it more tactile so I can sense things more clearer. So
okay.
I decided when to make people's presence that way so that I could express, yeah, my vision's getting worse, but how to make things nicer for people, to make people appreciate things more.
Hmm.
And my family do appreciate homemade gifts.
I think they mean more,
Yeah,
so,
I do. I appreciate homemade gifts as well. And being gender neutral, I'm hard to buy for.
well, in some respects, I don't tend to buy based on gender,
No, but my family do because like they think, oh, this person wants makeup, this person wants jewelry, this person wants this person wants that.
yeah. Well, I think to myself, this person wants a book, this person wants music.
Yeah, I do. I do. I
But I
mean,
guess,
if my sister wants makeup, she can have it, but like my mum
yeah,
thinks. But this year, my mum's thinking, no, actually, Jerry, Anastasia is gender neutral.
yeah,
So we're not going to do that this year because I came out 2 years ago as being gender neutral, and now they all accept that. So they're not doing that for me this year.
hmm,
They haven't done for me the past 2 years because they've all accepted it and they've come accustomed to it now, getting used to my pronouns, getting used to my new name, getting used to everything. It's become, yeah, it's been an
yeah,
upheaval, but everybody's got used to it.
hmm,
It's been a long road.
yeah.
There are
I
some
think,
members of my family that still don't accept it, still find it hard, but it's a long road.
yeah, and I think in terms of my family, we generally have what we want to have or whatever. But
Yeah,
so what we try to do is we try to go for an experience, like
yeah.
a night out, a, a nice dinner at a good restaurant or something like that.
One year I got a recording studio experience day.
Wow. So how did that work out?
I got to go to a recording studio, record 2 songs, and have them on CD.
Okay, cool. Which recording studio was it?
It was in Farnworth in Blackburn. I can't remember the name of it,
Okay, but I
but
mean,
it was
any,
good.
anybody famous record there?
Not that I remember.
No, no, no Beatles or Stones or
No,
Sir Elton John never recorded there.
no, no.
Okay,
I do know that Ronan Keating has been there,
okay,
but that's all I know so far. But it has been, it was one of the best presents I've had.
yeah,
And
and
that was for my
it's
birthday.
and it's something that you'll never forget,
No, it was for my birthday.
and it's something you won't put in your closet and try to hide.
No, I've still got the CD.
Yeah, so there you go, there you go.
It was for my 21st, I think it was my 18th.
Yeah, yeah. Do you do a lot of brainstorming?
Yeah,
I I brainstorm for ideas, so
I do. My therapist actually helped me come up with the idea of making pictures for like gifts and for actually to express my emotions more clearly as well, and to help the
okay,
alters to express their feelings
yeah,
when we feel down. And that we were brainstorming over that and coming up with ideas how to do it.
mm-hmm,
And we decided on like getting coloured card from the shops, getting mirrored card from the shops, shiny card, getting sequins, getting pipe cleaners, getting different things
mm-hmm.
between us, doing it all that way and making things more raised and able to do it, and we've come up with that.
Well, like I said before, that's a great idea. Well, I think we've covered about all we need to cover for creative vision, but just to keep an open mind, and you can have new ideas at any time of your life.
Yeah,
It's not a
I
young
came up
person's.
with the idea to get a new bed as well.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a young person's game.
No,
I mean, Einstein was coming up.
anybody can come up with them.
Yeah, Einstein was coming up with new ideas toward the end of his life. So was Thomas Edison, and so have so many others. So
Yeah,
I think it's a way to keep your outlook fresh. Um, so, what's your week like next week?
pardon?
Doctor's appointments? Doctor's appointments for next week?
I've got a blood test on Monday.
Yeah.
Then I'm off into town with my mum.
Okay.
Tuesday, I don't know if I've got therapy again because I don't know if he's back off sick.
How sick was he?
I don't know. I don't know because she said I don't know if he's going to be back again this week.
Yeah. So, I mean, probably a flu bug or something.
I don't know because she didn't say on the phone.
Okay.
She didn't say
Okay.
what happened. But all she said he's unwell. I don't know when he's going to be back.
Is he a young man?
I don't know roughly how old he is. I think he's about 40 something.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's not serious or something. So,
She's going to
uh,
ring me on Monday and let me know when if he's going to be back next week.
okay.
Um,
Uh,
if he is, I've got therapy. If not, I've got to go and see my doctor
okay.
because to try and get my issue sorted. Because my doctor said if I need to see him, I can go and see him when I'm feeling down when my therapist's not there.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's good that you have a backup person. So, what kind of progress was made with your doctor's appointments this past week?
Um, Mondays, my eating disorder. Basically, I'm still on high dependency for food, high
Okay.
food dependency.
Okay.
Um, Monday, that they basically said that I'm still on that.
Mhm.
So that one did go okay, but they've adjusted my eating disorder medication to
Okay.
higher doses of vitamins.
Hmm.
Tuesday, I didn't have therapy. Wednesday's dentist appointment didn't go okay because I've got another broken tooth and I've got to go back and have them filled. I've got three broken teeth now.
Okay. Do you
Thursday,
have soft teeth?
yeah, because
Okay.
of all the medication that I'm on and because of the condition that I've got with my lip.
Would calcium help with that or no?
Um, I don't know, but they're looking into calcium deficiency and all that.
Okay.
Thursday, um, I went yes yesterday. I went again with my stomach and all the anxiety issues and migraines and all that. And that's
Yeah.
when they decided to book me in for a blood test for celiac disease. And they're going to try and get me a psychiatrist and to look into the anxiety and all that because it's getting
Okay.
worse. And they want me to see my migraine specialist, but I can't get in till May.
Till May?
Yeah, but they're trying to get me in earlier.
Okay. So can now you have a in America it's called a general practitioner.
It's a
Uh,
G. I, my GP is my main doctor.
okay. So can you see him before you see the migraine guy?
That's who I went to see yesterday.
Okay. And could he prescribe something for your migraines if he had to?
Yeah, but he said it's down to anxiety. That's why he's referring me to a psychiatrist.
Right, but May is 6 months
But yeah,
away.
no, what's happening is the psychiatrist, he's going to refer me to a psychiatrist, but it's
Okay.
the neurologist is who I'm seeing in May for my
Okay.
migraines. But
Okay.
no, he's going to give me, he's going to, on Monday, I've got the blood test. But then in
Mhm.
the afternoon, I've got to go back about my migraines to get some proper medication.
Okay.
So it's all confusing. Because
It
what?
sounds like it. I'm confused. I'm hoping
Well,
there's not going to be a pop quiz
he's
there.
given me what has happened is he's given me some anti-sickness tablets for the migraines, but he's going to give me some pain relief on Monday because he wants to see if the anti-sickness tablets work first.
Okay. Well, I guess that's only
It's what he's trying to do. He's trying to relieve the sickness and then trying to get the pain relief because he's got to work out because of all the other medication that I'm on. He's got to look at interactions
okay.
because I'm on so much medication, as you know. It's
Yeah.
complicated.
Yeah. It sounds like it. Well, um, hopefully the next week will go better for you or whatever.
Yeah, I hope so because
Mm,
it's ridiculous. I've gone down to like 9 stone 3 now.
mm. Well, my week was not as
Hectic.
hectic or dramatic as your week. Sunday, I went to a church I had gone to several years ago or whatever, and it's a Unitarian church, and had a really nice time. Uh, the minister there, she comes out of a Christian background, but she's open to other different things or whatever. So that was a real nice experience, and I'm probably not going to go back there for a while because they have a small parking lot. So if you don't get
Yeah.
there early, you there's no parking. I mean, it's like in a subdivision, and there's a golf course behind them, and all. So basically, there's really no parking there. There is a small park. Well, actually, the way this community was designed, the churches are all kind of put together,
What
and
the
or
hell? My battery's gone down from what the 56%.
are you plugged in?
I'm about to.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and plug in. But anyway, the churches in this it's a master plan community, so the churches
I'm
are
in now.
designed. Okay, are designed to be in clusters. So you'll have three churches together, and then 5 miles down the road, there'll be three more churches together. So there is a small park behind these three churches, and there's
Yeah.
some parking. There is some parking there, but not a lot. Not a lot. So, but anyway, it was a nice church, and there are 8 Unitarian churches in the Houston area, and several of them I have been to. And so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to rotate around until I find one that I really like or whatever. Uh, and
Cool.
Unitarians are very. It's a very special type of church because all the atheists will get in one church. All the Christians will get and they're all
So they're like
Unitarians.
specialized.
Right, and the Buddhists will gather in another church or whatever, and the pagans will gather in the fourth church or whatever. So,
Yeah.
so it's it's like you don't have to leave your church to have an argument with someone.
So they're like all individualized. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think I'm gonna rotate around or whatever, and then
Cool.
so Monday I didn't have anything, thank God. And then Tuesday I had a meeting in the morning, and which is good. We're learning more about the EFT. I got a new book on EFT as well.
How's
Um,
that going?
it's going quite well. We're having some very positive results with it, and new ideas, and then I'm thinking about something to do in at the beginning of next year. So so I've got so that's we call that the practitioners group, and it's basically a study group. And then Wednesday morning, we had the EFT open group, which meets in a nursing home. And people come in and we watch videos and we do meditation and we tap on different things or whatever. And that's going really well. And I tell you what, the neatest thing happened. I write out my EFT scripts, what we're going to tap on or whatever. and someone
Yeah.
wanted a copy. Someone wanted a copy of it, so we made her a copy. Last week, she brought it all nice and neat and typed up, and
Cool.
I said that was so neat. And the thing about it is, I try to write one of these scripts every week, and eventually I'll have enough for a book. And you know what she said?
What?
She said, I go by Scott, and when I'm not on camera, she said, Scott, I will type up your book for you if you want me to. How
That's
cool
cool.
is that? How
That's
cool is
cool.
that? Yeah, yeah. And so then after that, I drove over to another church and had our crystal bowl meditation. We meditate with crystal bowls, and there's a time of prayer, and then there's a little sermonette that one of the guys gives or whatever. So that was neat. And then that afternoon in the same building, we had our energy healing, and it was real neat. There was a guy there from Mexico, and he had been in a spiritualist church in Mexico, and I was able to give him a message from spirit, which was
Cool.
very neat. I'm a little bit reticent about doing stuff like that because some people can't handle it, and some people won't even listen to it. I mean,
Yeah.
they believe in spirits and what have you, but when the message comes through, they just discount it.
Yeah.
And
They
I got
just.
so
Yeah.
yeah, I got so tired of giving messages in the little church I was involved with, and people just disregarding them. And then, after the third or fourth time, uh, you've told somebody to watch their weight, and which I would never go up to somebody and say, "Hey, you need to cut out the grease," or something like that. I would never.
That's
But
not good. Yeah.
no. But if it's a message from spirit, and that's what you want, that's what they want you to give, then you have to give it.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're not doing your job properly.
Yeah.
Uh, and anyway, that's one of the ideas I'm having about in the new year. So so Wednesday was a it was kind of a long day, but it was a very good day. And I've got somehow I wanted to have a center which is a combination healing center and
Yeah.
church. In other words, we would be a healing center first, but we'd also have services. And the
That's
services
cool.
wouldn't necessarily be on Sunday. I would like the services to be like on a different day at a different time or whatever, so that if you wanted to go to your normal church, you could, and then if you wanted to check out our services or healing service, you could do that as well. And so I've still got to figure out how that's going to work out or whatever. So, but
That sounds really, really good. That sounds interesting.
yeah, well, there's and it's been done all over the country, but there's an outfit in Baltimore, Maryland, and they meet in a Methodist church, and they do Thursday mornings. They have two sessions on Thursday morning. The first session is like a lecture for an hour, and then there's a break, and then they come back for another hour of just
Yeah.
healing. And I think they also do the spirit messages, although that may be part of the first hour. But I know, and they're doing this in a Methodist church. So I may be able to find a church like that or whatever that I can complement and not necessarily compete with or whatever. And so it's an old dream that I thought had died, but evidently it's not quite dead yet. So I'm looking at doing that in the
Uh,
new year. So
uh, oh,
are you switching?
Ketsia.
How is Ketsia?
She's upset.
Okay. Is Christian around?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We LOST an altar this week.
Okay.
Um, one of the older ones,
Okay.
um, one of the older ones sort of faded, and
Okay.
we got a new one
Okay.
to replace it, like
Yeah.
to you know that counteracted that loss,
Okay.
and it was awful
And so it's just,
because the system felt shaky
mhm,
because everything just went into shutdown mode.
because of all the stress.
Yeah,
Well, Christian and Greg are still around, right?
yeah.
Okay.
We lost Amara,
Okay.
and we ended up with Sarah.
Okay. Okay.
So it was kind of a mix up, and the whole system's just, it was a mess. That happened on Tuesday night. That happened on Tuesday,
Yeah.
round about
Yeah.
9 o'clock in the morning.
I used to call them cabinet reshuffles.
Yeah,
So,
we had yeah, like a shift,
okay.
like a reorganization.
Okay. But I mean, Christian and Gray are still a big part of the system, right?
Yeah, they are
Okay. Okay.
a great part. Yeah, they are. They've been a real help.
Okay. And and Ketsia, does she have migraines?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's upset at the moment.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable. It's perfectly understandable. I mean, the one the one doctor's appointment you really needed to go to was canceled.
Yeah.
So
Oh, she's me no feel safe.
is
Katsia's.
Christian around?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Christian.
Hey, Christian. Are you taking
Kats.
care of Are you taking care of
Yeah.
Ketsia? Okay.
Yeah. She's mixed up at the moment. I think everybody is with the shift happening on Tuesday, and
Yeah.
Katsia
Yeah.
with the migraines and everything, and we got a new bed yesterday, and
Mhm.
it all happened this week.
Yeah. Well, it'll take a while for everybody to get used to the new bed. But I mean, as far as safety, you guys are just as safe as you ever were, right? I mean,
Katsia just feels a bit insecure, and
okay.
because we had an incident, like we had somebody knocking on the door this week that
Oh,
Katsia
okay.
didn't know,
Yeah.
um that she felt unable to trust.
Yeah. Well, who
um
who answered the door?
um well, the first time, because it happened 3 times. It happened on Monday, it happened on Tuesday, and it happened yesterday. The
How
first time,
strange.
and it happened again today.
Yeah.
First time, my mom answered it.
Okay.
The second time, we answered it. The
Okay.
third time, Michelle answered it.
Okay.
And the fourth time, we answered it
Okay.
because no one else was in.
Yeah. So who was it?
It was the Mormons
Oh,
knocking on
okay.
the door.
Okay. Well,
They were knocking on the door.
yeah. Well, the Mormons that I have met have been extremely nice and extremely helpful.
They were they were nice, but Ketsia didn't trust them because
Did
she
they give
didn't
you
know
some,
them.
okay. Did they give you some free literature?
No, they were just talking to us.
Yeah. They love to talk and to counsel and hopefully get you involved in their church, which is a fantastic church. I have some problems with it. Of course, I have problems with just about everybody, but as far as a helpful church, some of their views are kind of backward. Like women uh, don't get to vote in the Mormon Church. They cannot uh, have leadership roles uh, beyond women and children. Uh,
Yeah,
and the main ruling council is there's 15 guys. I think is their main ruling council. It's
yeah,
the president and his two councils, and then counselors, and then the I think I'm not sure they're called apostles. Maybe they are
yeah.
called apostles, but there are 12 of them.
Our
So
abuser was one.
oh, okay, it makes okay now it makes a great deal of clarity about that now, but. But as I say, I've never met a mean Mormon. I've met some I didn't really understand. I've had to work with them or whatever, but most of them have been fine, upstanding people. Uh, During the Great Depression, they were the only church that actually increased their spending to help the poor, and they
Yeah,
own a lot. They own a lot of land, and they grow a lot of food, and but they were the only, I mean, the Methodists, Baptists, the Presbyterians in my country, they all cut back on helping poor people during the Great Depression. So
but now
the
he's transitioning to become a woman.
who's that?
Our abuser. I've
That's
heard on the internet. I've heard from
that's
people.
that's kind of strange. It's also kind of strange that you keep up with them.
No, I heard from people.
Okay, okay,
I don't keep up, but I heard from
yeah,
people
yeah. Uh, well, do you want the
because
Mormons?
basically they said be warned, he's transitioning. Don't add this person on Facebook.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. So that was some good advice. Uh, do you want the Mormons to keep knocking at your door?
No,
Okay, then you'll have to tell them if you haven't told them already, either you or Michelle or your mom, because they will keep.
we have told them.
Okay, but they will keep coming back. Does your now are you in a you're not in an apartment complex, are you?
No,
Okay, so are you in like is there an association?
we're in a housing association
Okay, then I think what you can do is I'm sure they have a no soliciting thing, right?
we have a no cold callers thing we can have.
Okay, then I think that's what I would pursue, and then that way they just won't come to your door anymore.
Yeah,
Because obviously you have some issues. So.
with it
Yeah, and which could very well be a trigger. So, yeah,
we can get a sign
yeah. Now, if a Jehovah's Witness, well, now I'm not sure if it would work in your country, but Jehovah's Witnesses are real big in my country. And if we say the pledge to the flag, they leave
yeah
because they think the pledge to the flag is
it's
idolatry,
a
you
fan
know?
yeah
Yeah, so I don't know what you can do if a Jehovah's Witness comes to your door in the UK. But
Yeah,
yeah, I would definitely get put on that no cold call list or whatever, and then that way people won't bother you. So, uh, but I've read the Book of Mormon and the Doctrine and the Covenants, and I think there's a couple other books that they go by or whatever, and but the only thing I don't like about the Mormon Church is that they discriminate against women, you know.
that's not
And
good.
no, but if the prophet gets a revelation, then I mean that's like someone writing the Bible or adding on to the Bible. If the prophet has a revelation,
They're knocking
it's
on the door again. Me no
right
feel
now.
safe. Yeah,
Well, can your mom get answer the door?
she has.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I definitely get put on that no call list. But anyway, black people were not considered to be people until like the 1970s in the Mormon Church.
That's not good.
No, no. So, but there again, the reason they changed was the prophet in 1976 or whenever it was had a revelation, and his revelation became scripture, and they added it to the doctrine and the covenants. So there is a way that God can reveal Himself, and they can have new ideas and or whatever. It's just it's not like some churches where there are no new ideas. So it just happens in a very, very structured way.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello.
It's Caitlin.
Hey, Kaylin, how's it going?
Uh, Life is a pile of spoff, put it that way.
Yeah,
Everything's complicated.
yeah, I understand you're in
We're,
the
we're,
middle of it.
we're all looking out for Ketsia. She's,
Yeah, I understand you're in the middle of a tough season now.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, you just gotta hang in there.
we are doing. Ketsia is just in a bit of a issue at the minute. She's literally on the verge of illness.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on, so
Yeah.
you just have to hang in there.
No, Shades, don't drop the mirror.
Yeah. Now, will you have a massage this week?
Next week.
Okay.
She's on holiday.
Okay. That's what I don't like about this time of the year. Everybody goes on holiday.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's on holiday till Friday, and then she's back, and then she's got us on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, my church took a holiday.
Did they?
Yeah, the Wednesday, I think I told you about that, or I told someone about that. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, they decided not to have a
Oh,
service.
yeah, you told Gray.
Okay, yeah, so I knew I had mentioned it to someone, uh, but so I don't know. But that's the nice thing about going to different churches or whatever, because one of them will always be doing something. So
Yeah, bit of
yeah,
variety.
yeah, it's like having two parents. You
Yeah,
know, they were divorced. You
yeah,
visit one, then you visit the other one. So I used to do that when I was in Georgia all the time. And it's not really a funny story, but I was going to this church, and I'd go every Sunday. Without fail, I'd be there every Sunday, and it was an affluent church. So one Sunday, one of the little girls asked me, or young ladies, I should say, we were all in our 20s at that time. Um,
yeah.
she said, Scott, you're here every week. What's up with that? Don't you ever go out of town for the weekend? And I'm like, no, 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 I don't. I don't have money for that or whatever. And so then I realized that the custom in that church was to be absent some Sundays. So So then I found a second church, and I would alternate. So so if I wanted to pretend I had gone out of town for the weekend, I could or whatever. But that was but I and that's the other thing. I don't think I'm going to actually join another church because I can't see myself. You know,
Can't see yourself committing to it.
because I want to study everything.
Yeah.
I just don't want to go to the same restaurant every week. I want to go to a lot of different restaurants. So, uh, I mean, I
Well,
have.
my mum thinks this is funny. We call ourselves Spoff's witnesses.
Well, I don't know about that, uh, but I do study everything, and I consider myself to be very, very spiritual. And if I get this healing center set up and we do services there or whatever, it'll just be real, real open. But the thing about being a healer can be welcomed in any church.
Yeah, which
So
is a good thing.
yeah, yeah. So in that regard, I would consider myself more of an evangelist than a pastor.
Yeah,
So, but I'm always open to new ideas, and I cherish the old ideas as well. So
this is it. You see, you've got to be accustomed to new ideas to be able to, to be able
yeah,
to move on in life.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's
I wonder what everybody's doing tonight. I know Liz is probably working. We've not seen her for a bit, have we?
no. Chance posted a video that I have not had a chance to watch yet. She
I've
posted it.
not.
I think she posted it this morning, so I want. She posted an update, so I want to watch that. I'll do that later on, and
Yeah,
then I think Dale has had a couple of hangouts, but I don't think he's had much participation in his hangouts. So
has Blue? How's Blue?
um, last time I saw Blue was when he popped in here last week. So I'm
Oh,
assuming he's doing okay. But I didn't see him. Normally, I go through the bar and I run through the hangout to see who's in there or whatever, and I haven't seen him in Dell's hangouts. I don't know it's the holiday season and people may be doing things that they may be on holiday, they may be traveling, what have you.
people may be shopping or busy.
Yeah, yeah. And I've been thinking about that. I haven't made any firm decisions, but I'm thinking about maybe going to hangouts every other week or twice a month or whatever.
Yeah,
So, but I won't do that. I'm not even going to think about that until we get into January.
yeah.
So, but we had three people watching us on YouTube, and now we've got, I think, one person watching us.
What?
So,
That's
yeah,
really, that's that's strange.
yeah. But I mean, we're helping somebody, so
Yeah, that's a
you
good
know,
thing.
uh, you know, a ministry of one is still a ministry. So,
Yeah, exactly.
I've heard about speakers talk about they come to an auditorium, and if there's only two people there in the they will still give the speech.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, it's the principle of the thing, but I may do that because I may want to do some other things, so we may go to, like I say, every other week or twice a month, and
Yeah,
but there's nothing firm about that. I still have lots of ideas and stuff,
nothing's set in
and
stone.
yeah, and I'm willing to be here once a week. Um, I may change up the times a little bit, probably not too much, because I think this is a good time. I think Friday is a good day, and
Yeah,
I think the time is a good time. So we'll about that. But but if I'm helping one or two people, then I'm helping one or two
Then
people.
that
So
then that's good.
yeah, and I'm not sure. I wonder if I can check and see how many people have watched. Normally, a lot of people will watch the videos. I'm going to see if I can pull that up right fast. So, because the lady I listen to, she has her hangouts on Thursday nights, and she's in California, so it's a little bit late for me.
Yeah.
So, but I listen to her, and she has like maybe 100 people listen to her. So,
Oh no, I just got this really weird sensation in my eye then.
what's purple? You see purple?
Yeah, like swirls of purple and red.
Is that the start of a migraine?
No, my vision's getting worse.
Okay. We had well, the views on the last three or four fellowships have been like 20, 17, 21, 16. So some people are watching. So
Which is good.
yeah, but well, on one of them I actually had 41 views.
Yeah.
So we're here if they need us. So
Well, yeah.
and I think sometimes less is more.
Yeah. This is
So
it.
yeah, so if I go to twice a month, then that may generate some more interest or whatever. So, but we'll just have to see.
See when January comes.
Yeah, I'm looking for. This year was not really a bad year for me, but I'm just looking for a better year.
Yeah, I am, because I'm sick and tired of being ill.
Yeah, it's like I'm in a holding pattern.
Yeah.
I need to write that down. And Norma, do you do New Year's resolutions?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't. I do like a New Year's motto or a New Year's affirmation or whatever. Because with a resolution, you're just asking for failure.
Well, mine is something that I'm going to definitely do.
Yeah. Well, I've already got one. Oh, I didn't tell you this, but I signed up for Obamacare this week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the deadline I think is December the
N-
15th.
I
So
thought
if
it was
you're
New Year's Eve.
well, actually, the deadline is kind of complicated. The deadline to have coverage on January the 1st is December 15th. So if you
Oh.
have coverage on January the 1st, you won't get penalized, or I won't be penalized in my taxes for the year of 2016. So I wanted to sign up. I'm going to be penalized for this year, and the deadline to sign up, I think it goes on till like sometime in March, but you
Oh,
get
God.
but there's a penalty for that. So anyway, I've signed up for it. I haven't received any kind of paperwork. They're supposed to email me and tell me what I need to do. But anyway, it's going to be $300 a month,
Oh,
and
my
I
God.
think I think I'm going to qualify to get most of that back or whatever.
Yeah.
But you have to pay up front, and then you get it back on your taxes or something.
Yeah.
So it sounds a little dicey to me,
Sounds a bit
and
dodgy.
yeah, and I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to use it or if I'll get a good doctor or I mean I had insurance 3 years ago, but I didn't get to use it. And I didn't have it for very, very long until I changed jobs. So, but so anyway, I've got to figure out what all this is going to be. But
Yeah.
if I don't use it, it's just simply a tax
Yeah.
gift from President Obama to the insurance companies, as it were. So,
Yeah.
but I'm not very happy, especially since I'm in alternative healing. You know, I was talking
Yeah.
to a lady at the Wednesday group, and she was saying she's 60 years old. She doesn't look like she's 60. I would have
No.
guessed 50. I would have guessed her age at 50 or whatever. And she says, I'm in good health. And she had something wrong. And so she went to the doctor. The doctor said, we need to do 15 tests on you. And she's like, what? Why do you need to do 50? Because you're 60 years old. We have to do all these tests on you. And she's like, no, just do what I ask you to do, and I'll take care of the rest or whatever. But I mean, the way the system is set up, it's set up to where it's basically set up to bleed money.
It's
They do
ridiculous.
they do way too much,
Yeah.
and and sometimes they do the wrong thing. So, like I heard a report this morning on the news that their women are having too many mastectomies,
Yeah.
and they're saying now that they can get just as good results with a lumpectomy. In other words, they take out the lump and radiation. They get
Yeah.
just as good results as from a mastectomy or whatever.
Yeah.
So women are being cut up for no good reason at all, and it's very troubling to me. Um, but anyway, it's the law, and I've signed up. I'm a citizen of this country, so I'm going to abide by the law. So uh, we've got house guests, and they're making some noise. So, but
Have we? Have you?
yeah, it's friends of my father's. So,
Oh.
uh, but they're in a different room, so it's okay. Uh, but it's it just really I want to keep an open mind, but at the same time I don't have a good feeling about this. But there again, I think insurance is good if an emergency comes up, which I'm not
Yeah.
prepared for. No one's ever prepared for an
No
emergency.
one's prepared for an emergency. You just don't know.
I mean, I could be in a car wreck or something. I mean, you just
Yeah,
don't ever know.
you just
So
don't
I
know
guess
what's going
it's
to happen, do you?
Yeah, so I guess it's a good idea to have insurance. I'm hoping this is step one toward having universal health care coverage for everyone.
Yeah.
Medicare for all, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, so that's an expense I hadn't budgeted for. So, oh, and the other thing I want to do is I want to join AARP, which because I'm 50 years old and I'm eligible, and I think it's like $15 a year to be a member. So why not?
Yeah.
And then I think I may join another group or rejoin a group that I was a member of or whatever. So I've got to look into that. Uh,
Yeah. Cool.
so I've got some ideas for things I want to do in the new year. So
I just want to get my health sorted, my gender recognized, my new name recognized, everything,
yeah, well, you just have to take it step by step.
which is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, anything else you want to say publicly?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to take us private, and I'm going to use this opportunity to thank everybody in YouTube land for watching. We will be back, as I said, next week, the same channel, the same time, and then the week after that we will not meet, and then the week after that we're going to meet on the Tuesday, 12/29, at 1:30 my time, 7:30 UK time. So anyway, that's all I've got for right now. Thanks for watching. We'll see everybody next time.